TMZ posted the following article on December 12th of 2018 titled, Kodak Black walks out of Hot 97 interview as Ebro talks sex case. Here's what they wrote. Kodak Black isn't going to sit for anyone bringing up the most serious criminal charges he's facing, an alleged sexual assault. And he proved it by walking out in the middle of a Hot 97 interview. During the quote, Ebro in the Morning interview recorded Wednesday, the Florida rapper chopped it up with Ebro for about 15 minutes before things went south. Ebro brought up Kodak's South Carolina case that's heading to trial in the spring, and his mood immediately changed. Check out the clip. Ebro doesn't say anything overtly offensive, but definitely wanted to make a point about how seriously he considers sexual assault allegations. Ebro's co-host, Peter Rosenberg, tried to change the subject, but Kodak, yeah, he did try. Peter Rosenberg was like, he started asking him about whether or not he believes that NASA landed on the moon in 1969. Shit you not. He really said that. He was like, yeah, do you think that it really happened? And y'all say that I'm a troll? Man, Peter Rosenberg is the biggest troll in the room for that one. Man, shout out to Peter Rosenberg. PR. Peter Rosenberg tried to change the subject, but Kodak couldn't be calmed down and stormed out. As we reported, Kodak was indicted on sexual misconduct charges well over a year ago. He's accused of sexually assaulting a teen girl in a hotel. Prosecutors claimed he pushed her into a wall, onto a bed, and then proceeded to assault her, allegedly biting her neck and breast before forcibly having sex with her. He's facing up to 30 years in prison if convicted. What the hell? Bit her neck and a titty before... What type of rape is that's just... Anyways. That sounds like some vampiric shit. Alright, y'all. Anyways, man. Let me. So, I don't know whether or not Kodak Black is innocent or guilty, okay? I'm not here to discuss that, because I don't really know the details of the case or anything, other than he was accused. That's all, like, literally all I know about it. But what I do know is this, man. Thank God this Negro got a haircut. This ninja was walking around with a doo-doo star on his head. He literally looked like he stuck his head up his behind, pulled it out covered with shit, and then like put his hand on top of his head and squeezed it into the form of a star, because the doo-doo just like seeped and pushed through his finger holes, you know what I mean, like right between his fingers, and he made like a doo-doo ninja star on his head. That's what his hair looked like. So the fact that this Negro went finally cut his hair, cut that stank off his head, the only thing I can say is thank you, God. No, Charlemagne voice, look at God. But anyways, y'all, so what do you guys think about your man Kodak Black? Do you think that he was right to storm out of that interview with Hot 97? Or do you think that he should have sat there and continued to talk with Ebro, despite the fact that, you know, you gotta understand something. A lot of times when people do these interviews, they say beforehand what they're not going to speak about. So maybe it was discussed beforehand. He wasn't going to discuss the case. And you might say, well, the way that Ebro worded it, you know, he was just asking him about sexual assault in general. However, he wasn't, you know, talking about the case specifically. Nah, BS. The way that the way that Ebro asked him the question, the way he phrased it and whatnot, you know, those words could come back to haunt him. Those words could be used against him, because they could say, you know, well, you know, these are your feelings on sexual assault in general. It could even be something really benign. He could say, you know, I'm against sexual assault, and I also just wanted to add, you know, these women need to be more responsible, more personally accountable. You know, don't go back to a hotel with a room with a man you don't know at 3 o'clock in the morning, which would be considered to be common sense, you know, and of course a woman should never do that, you know, for her own personal safety. Now that doesn't mean that it's ever okay to sexually assault someone, but the point is that, you know, exercising some sort of common sense should be considered to be a no-brainer, and we should all at least agree about that. Like, don't go to a hotel room with a man you never met before at 3 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing even remote. There's nothing about that says victim blaming at all whatsoever. It just says, you know, common sense. But just saying that could be used against him. They could say, you know what? It sounds like you're blaming women, and it also sounds like essentially what you're saying is it doesn't matter what you were accused of. This is proof that you did it, Kodak Black, etc. You know, anything could be used against him. It's a shame, but it's true. Anyway, y'all, this is all my opinion. What do I know? Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Do you think that Kodak Black is innocent or guilty? Do you think that he's going to end up serving some time? If so, how long do you think he's going to serve? What do you guys think about Ebro? Do you think he was being rude? Do you think that what he was doing was wrong and that he should have not done that? Or you think that it was fair game and there's nothing wrong with him, you know, asking questions like that? Let me know what y'all think about it all below. Meat Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. Share this video on social media. Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Toucans with the... Excuse me. Share this video on social media where the hosts congregate. Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, Toucans with the string in the middle, and telepathically. That way everybody and their mama too knows that your man Kodak Black walked up out of that interview because he just couldn't deal with Ebro in the morning. It was the wrong morning. It was the wrong time. And he just wasn't having it. So he got up off his ad and walked up out the door. Alright, y'all. He needs to get rid of some of them face tattoos. No, all of the face tattoos. All these Negroes are out here looking like cartoon characters and shit. Anyways, y'all, I got to go.